Stephanie in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hey, Stephanie, what's on your mind today?
Yes, I am a transgender woman.
Okay.
And I've heard the governor of North Carolina try to walk back a few things. I never considered myself in a class of people that would actually be discriminated against. This is weird.
Yeah.
And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Basically, had the governor vetoed it, then there would have been oh my goodness, they did the right thing and all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
No, they've got a legislature. The legislature was elected by the people of North Carolina. The legislature reflects what the people of North Carolina think and want. And the only way that you can tell that they actually do deserve to have the economic functioning economy, the functioning economy that they'd like to have and not scare off all the businesses, would be if the people turn those Republicans out of office. But that's not going to happen.
Well, Stephanie, I would agree with you if this was a pre-Buckley time or a pre-Citizens United time, but I would submit to you that most of the members of the North Carolina legislature do not swear an oath to or care about representing the people of North Carolina. They care about Art Pope, the billionaire in North Carolina who basically owns Pat McCrory and runs the legislature for all practical purposes, and the Koch brothers and their network and all these other right-wing billionaires who fund them. Alec, who provides them with handy-dandy, ready to, paste and cut legislation. I'm not sure if this anti-trans bill is one of those, but, certainly a lot of the anti-gay legislation that's been passed, or general LGBT legislation, has, I believe, come from Alec, and a lot of toxic legislation does. So it may not be that the vast majority or even a 50% majority of North Carolinians are bigots when it comes to this particular issue, but the Republicans in the North Carolina House and Senate have decided that this is a good way to pander to the religious zealots and bigots. And the other part of the law, of course, Stephanie, was that it stripped from local communities the ability to make their own decisions. It was an anti-democracy bill. And that was because Charlotte had actually passed a protection for LGBT folks. And so this was the legislature saying, no, you cannot have that. And by the way, you can't have protections for anybody, basically, in the workplace. They said that you can't, local municipalities can't raise the minimum wage. They can't change the, workplace protections that are established by the state. You can't have higher standards than the state. And that's criminal in my mind. It's just a crime against democracy. So, Stephanie, thank you for calling, and thanks for sharing your story with us. It's always nice to hear from you. To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here, and please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.